I'm probably going to regret this a lot, but we are going to be looking at Cosmiore Cracked because, hey, it got like frost breath. So, you know what? Let's just see how it can perform. Alrighty, so yeah, today we're going to be looking at a Cosmiore Cracked because it did get frost breath, and I decided, you know what, let's just throw Fire Slam on there just because you never know, because we deal 50% more damage, so we might as well just get a little bit of extra damage out there, and it also has to threaten metal types. I guess. I don't really know when we would ever use this move, but it's there because there's literally no other better option. So yeah, our TPs are very simple. He's max ranged attack and speed, some energy, and then the rest into health. And yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to be trying out today. I'm hoping it'll work out because this could be pretty fun. I don't really know how much I trust these guys just because, look, I think that like, I don't mind the fact that you can't use items with, like, Berserk and Eager. I don't like how Cosmiore Crack doesn't get moves to actually work. Like, it just doesn't get moves that it can use effectively. So, it's like in this weird in-between spot for me where I don't think that it's bad, but I don't think it's necessarily good. And it's in that direct in between where it's just, I don't think it is a worthwhile thing to use, but I don't think that it's awful. It's better than something like Nautilect, you know? I think you could directly compare this thing to Nautilect and say it's a little bit better. It's not that. The fact it's a little bit better and not just astronomically better says a lot about what I think about this guy. But yeah, regardless, we are going to try our darndest today. Because I don't really know. We're just gonna try our best and see how it works out. I got a feeling you're gonna stay in. I don't really know why. Alright. Yeah. I'm just gonna hope that we can get some usage out of it today. We gotta fight like a slower team, maybe something like Mutagon, something like that. Downside being that metal types are such a ginormous threat to the Cosmiore. We also have heavy shackles because the item doesn't matter, so if we get bartered, they become like crippled. So that'll be good. My cat's in here as well because apparently it's gonna thunderstorm tonight. And I'm excited because I really enjoy thunderstorms. They're some of my favorite little things to do while gaming. Or not do while gaming, just listen to, because I think they just, I don't know. It's calming listening to it. If anyone has ever tried to go to sleep and you're like, I can't fall asleep, and then you turn on like rain noises, you'll understand what I mean. It's so peaceful, and I really like that. Well, you can't beat this, so you're swapping out, right? Yeah. Ooh, why was that the play? Oh, and I crit because I'm good at the game. I was gonna send my Cosmiore in against Tatab, but now I can't because it's dead. Man, tragic, really. Well, I can't send it in against... I technically could send it in against Terradescent. Oh, never mind. Shocking Lock is drowning in the water. Oh, no. Alright, let's see how this one goes. This was the Mutagon guy, and that's worrisome because Mutagon is a little spooky. And they definitely have ways to beat Metronet now. I know before they had literally nothing, so... We're going to see how today works and just pray we don't get crit off rip. Though, their ways of stopping Cosmiore are pretty bad. You know, if we Frost Breath, we get that speed control. Oh, actually, yeah, we can Frost Breath. And if we get paralyzed by that Plasmoth, we'll just leave the game. It's really not rocket science. I want to bring Akalos, problem being I don't have Ice Hammer to hit the Dokomori, so that's kind of like a problem. Yeah, I don't really know how I'd want to deal with it at that point. I could always go with Moraith on the Eclipse. Moraith doesn't seem like a terrible option here at all. It's just... Zulong is also good. We could attempt Zulong, see what happens. We don't have any removal, though. So, big threat being to Eclipse is going to be annoying. So, we could try... I don't know. I think Waba is fine. It's just... Mutagon is going to be annoying. So if I was to go Metronet, I could have some better ways of dealing with Mutagon, because it does resist both of its moves. Problem being that then they're going to go Plasmoth every time, and then that's a charged Dark Para. I think I'm just going to go with this. And we're going to see how this works out. And we're going to hope that our double ancient type damage core can put in some work here. Because, oh man, this isn't going to go super well if this doesn't start off well. Let's just zip zap then. They're not staying in. They stayed in because they're going to return to sender. They're returning to sender. We'll just go Loomy. Or they were thinking that, or they were hoping that they live, or they just dissipate. No, they just go for big hit. Okay. I'm down. So, it's either going to be Eclipse or Dokomori. I think Frostbeam feels really, really safe. Yeah, Frostbeam just feels safe to click, because it's either Doku or Eclipse. I'm down. I'm okay with this. This is awesome. This is big. Bah. Nice damage. Yeah, there's Health Amulet. Okay, let's Wave Wrecker then. Let's see if we can get any usage out of this. I'm assuming that they're probably just going to go into Dokomori. Then at that point I could have just Frostbeamed again, but maybe they're going to think I would click that. And they're going to go like Infernix or something. That is indeed what they thought was going to happen. And now I just dazed the Infernix, which is sick. I'm not actually worried about Eclipse eating my boost. I'm not really worried about it. Like with my Flash and Flee. It's not something I'm stressed about. I'm just going to Flash and Flee here. Some of the best walls to Metronet are here. Of Infernix and Plasmoth. I hope our Cosmiore can get something done. I mean, generally Cosmiore is always going to outspeed the Infernix, so... Oof. We're getting these very, very good moves right now. These moves are definitely scary and you don't like them. That's for sure. Alright, Cosmiore is in. See what we can do with some Frost Breaths. Because you're definitely going to go into Plasmoth because you're scared. Because your Frost Punch won't hit me hard enough. It could, but I do resist your 2 main stabs. So yeah, they're leaving. And yeah, we just get a nice Frost Breath, which lowers his speed, and then we can get the kill next turn as long as we don't get Charge Darked. First move! First move, by the way. I get Insta Charge Darked. Instantly. The first move on this thing. Instantly? Really? Come on. That's really upsetting. Plasmoth would be dead right now. And I could spam my ancient moves without any worry. Something tells me that you're going to want to do something weird because you know Luminami's going to want to come in. That's annoying though. It's really sad. Alright, trying to get as much use out of... I mean, I'm just going to stay in and blow stuff up. I really don't see why not to just do this. I'm just going to throw out damage that you cannot get past. There's Icicle. I don't have Regift anymore, so I can't push it back, but at this point, I have way too much offensive pressure. And then if they go Tatap, or not Tatap, if they go into Infernix here, I just swap out. That Ice Trap was actually kind of useless. Everything I have kind of resists it. I got a lot of work there done with the Cosmiore. Holy crap. I did so much there. The Frost Breaths on the Plasmoth. That was just great. I'm trying to think if I Flash and Flee. I don't think Zulon can ever kill. I'm just going to Wave Wrecker at this point. Dude, I'm getting every single call right now. All of these plays are working out to a T. Like, it's actually just perfect. Problem with Mutagon is, like, you are way too threatened by Cosmiore, so you're probably gonna Frost Punch, expecting Cosmiore to just switch in. But at this point, I've been calling out every move, right? Dude, I've been calling out every single move. I just been calling them all out. Trying to think now. I don't see why not to go Cosmiore. It has a ridiculously strong Meteor Crash. You have what? Mutagon. I don't know. I don't remember what the last was. I know you have Infernix. You have to reveal your last here, or Infernix is gonna die. Oh, he's just going for the all-out damage now. And I get dazed. No! Why? Why? Why, man? That's annoying. This Cosmiore got so RNG'd this fight. So RNG'd, man. So sad. Oh, so sad. Yeah, unfortunate. So unfortunate. Telekinetic is way too strong now. Or just, I mean, you can't really Mega Punch. There's just E-Burst. Yeah, I mean, no shot that I'm Zip-Zapping there. They were expecting Zip-Zap. Fully expecting Zip-Zap. Okay. I'm, like, whatever their last is, I don't know what. I just don't know what their last is. If I go Luminami, there's no real point. I mean, yeah, I can just go Luminami, because Moraith can just switch against Mutagon every time, and then if it ends up being Eclipse, I just Reflection Burst the entire team. Because I can just Thunderstrike now that the Infernix is dead, so it's really just a thing of what is his last. You know, that's what this game is. What is your last Loomian? A crazy move there would have been if it's Eclipse, you go into it expecting my Flash and Flee. That would have been crazy. I think you have to hit this, right? Yeah, they had to hit it. I got too many calls right on them. But this Mutagon would probably be... It would have been way more dead if I had not gotten so unlucky with that Cosmiore. Because I would have outsped the Mutagon to go for the Meteor Crash to then not get dazed. If I didn't get dazed. If there was no possible RNG involved, I would have killed Mutagon in like a couple turns. Not all that crap I just had to do to maneuver around it. Ah. I'm seeing the problem now. I understand not wanting... I get it now. Alright, sick. Unless you're Scapegoat. Scapegoat can make this a little bit more interesting. Slightly more interesting, I might add. Slightly. We'll have to see what they are, though. If you're Scapegoat, this is interesting. No, okay. That's just game. But no, the Cosmiore did actually put in a lot of work this game. It's mostly because we got every single call on them correct. It was just, we got everything right. Because they were over-predicting, and it's just like, yeah, it was easy to call out what they were doing. And that's not a replacement for Dorogo, buddy. My Theo. Oh my god, I'm gonna sneeze. Not a replacement, sorry. We're back with the guy that has the ability to turn into Valens, so we're gonna see how this works out today. I feel like he likes to flex a lot. This is one of my friends, so they just have a Luminami. Oh my god, that's awesome. There's just a Luminami back there. There's no way to beat Metronet, but hey, there's a Luminami. That's just funny. Out of all that stuff, there's just a Luminami back there. After one Drudge, Oculos just wins the game because we hit. We don't hit Lashent actually, but if that is a Gamma secret ability, just props to you in all honesty. Props. Oh. No, I almost closed OBS. I meant to close something different. That would have been a really, really unfortunate. And then do I just do Zulon? How do I want to beat the Ika? What do I want to do? I don't know. How do I want to handle it? How do I want to handle Ika? I mean, I do have Cosmiore. Just good into it. Hi, kitty. My kitty's here. Kitty. I mean, Zulong just seems okay. Like, I can zip zap as long as Ika is dead and buried. Yeah, I really don't see any other option here. Just gonna do this and just hope Ika doesn't just eviscerate my existence. A char kiln. A char kiln. I gotta... Is this boots? I feel like there's a lot of issues right now that I'm not gonna address right now. Thing is, you don't really want to risk me elemental bursting, yeah. So we almost one-shot it. So how do we want to respond? If we go Luminami, I'd have no fear of death actually, because unless you just go, if you go for Toxic move right now, you're actually a Chad. Let's see it. Come on, Litton. Come on, Litton. Green Arrow warrior, really. An actual crusader of the Green Arrow. My cat is what do you want? I think you're probably going Lashent, right? I never would have seen that one coming. I should have clicked Frost Beam. So it's not petrifying. Oh no, whoa. Okay, so do I... If I go... No, every option I have is bad on this. Let me just Frost Beam until I feel like dying. Unless you're like gloves. So it was not gloves. It was not gloves indeed. No, 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 no. It's gonna Frost Beam Steel. Kitty. Timber Thrash. Ow. Ow. Okay. There's a couple of issues right now. One being I don't want to sack it. It'd be very funny if I sacked Lumi. We should probably just go into Cosmiore at this point. Yeah, why not? Why not? Just take a freaking gnarly gash to the dome. Never mind, he's leaving. Sick. I'll take it. What a dub. I will take this. This is angelic, really. Meteor crash. Meteor. Oh. Not a specialty item. I just lost all my health. Holy crap. Did way too much. Gotta be a smart Ika. Or is my range defense just that terrible with Cosmiore? Huge! Huge! We just blew up the char kiln. We just blew up the char kiln. You're not gonna go into Arceros. Oh, Arceros. Wow, I desperately need Luminami healthy. Frick. Okay, so there's a lot of issues right now. One of the main ones being how I get out of this situation alive, because a lot of the time I never can figure that one out yet. Let's just go into Luminami on this flare. It's gonna hurt, but maybe we can get out of this. Bat. Ow! I might die! No, 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 you're not risking that. 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 Yeah. I should have just clicked Frost! Oh. Oh, he was predicting me. Predicting. Oh, yeah, but it fires up. You're not you died anyway, because Heat Wave, that was tragic. Actual tragedy, really. So what they were trying to do there was, they were expecting me to Frost Beam on the Lashent. Oh, they need to Timber Thrash here to kill. The thing is, do they know that? Let's find out if they know that. They have to Timber Thrash to get the kill. So, will they commit? Commit! Commit! Frick! Ow! I think it was... What is it? It's not Ambush, right? Or was it like I think it's Gloomy. It's probably Gloomy. Well, my Cosmiore died. It didn't really do anything. I mean, Gnarlygash wouldn't have killed Lumi, so it's like... I think my logic there was still justified, right? Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Ba-dum-bum. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. What are you going into? That doesn't work. I'm so sorry. Hi, kitty. My kitty's yelling at me. I don't know. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do, kitty? What did I do? Huh? What's wrong? Yeah? What did I do? I don't know what I did. This cat's yelling at me for nothing, and I'm fighting Meow Meow Litten. Okay, well, I got a feeling I know what's gonna happen here. So I'm just gonna go into Loomian. You have Lashent and... No, you don't have... No, wait. Do you have Lashent alive? I don't remember. I don't think... No. You do have Lashent alive. I'm just gonna Wave Wrecker. Yeah, I'm just gonna have Lashent explode. And then he'd be like, oh my god. Yeah, if I... So he's gonna Timber Thrash here. Right? And he's gonna be like, please kill... Please kill. So, you might be wondering what we do from here. Well, he doesn't know I got the sneaky Akalos in the back. See, he's gonna know the reference because he plays Clash Royale. Bodum, 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 bodum. Bodum, 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 bodum. Well, hello, sneaky Akalos. The sneaky Akalos in the back, blowing up the land torch. How angelic. Well, that was a good game. I don't know how his peppermint hasn't melted yet, I'm not gonna lie. But, to be honest, I do think that Cosmiore Cracked is, okay. Where did he go? What? I don't even know anymore. I think Cosmiore Cracked is completely fine. It definitely did better than when I tried out Nautilect. I do think that it is I don't know if it's slightly underpowered. You get a permanent 50% damage boost, but your coverage is just so bad. I don't know what is the issue with not giving the Cosmiores coverage to hit things. It's not going to be that bad. The Cosmiores are not good. Their main stab options suck into so many things. It does not matter what you're going to give them. It's not going to break the game. I personally do not think that giving like Cosmiore Unleashed like Blaze Rush would break the game. It'd be very, very good. But again, there's ways to beat it, right? You can beat it from that, right? But probably not Blaze Rush. Probably a bad example there. I guess like Charred Claws or something. I don't know what claws it has, but I guess. Yeah, hopefully everyone enjoyed, and I'll see everyone later. Bye!